no expedition to Death Valley would be complete without a stop to the lowest point in North America.
That, my friends, is sea level up there, some 282 feet above where I'm standing. And this is Badwater Basin.
Badwater Basin is the residual spot of an ancient lake that once filled Death Valley. Today it is a plain of salt flats from the evaporation of the lakes and from the water that drains into Badwater Basin.
You know why they call it Badwater? There was a guy that his donkey wouldn't drink out of it or something. So he put on the map that it was bad water. As you see out there, that's all salt. Essentially, that is like a salt ice skating ring, 3 feet thick. And underneath is 200 foot of water, the second biggest aquifer in California.
In an area truly unique to the Northern Hemisphere, it's no wonder that it's home to one of Death Valley's rarest animals.
I'm searching for the Badwater snail. Are you looking for the little snail? There's a snail lives in here. Have you seen a Badwater snail? There's a snail lives in there. It's called Badwater snail.
I don't see it. I don't even see any still.
There's not much to see, no trees. It's just all salt and snails. You tried the salt today? Didn't? It's good.
In an area known for its rigid salt formations, the next stop on Elk's expedition to Death Valley showcases a different type of terrain, some deem devilish.
We're still in Badwater Basin, and as we're going by, I saw that, Devil's Golf Course.
The Devil's Golf Course is not really a place to play golf.
From here, it doesn't seem like they have a very nice looking clubhouse, and I definitely don't see a 19th hole.
It is made up of polygons of earth and salt.
What happens is those salt polygons form and expand and contract, and so what you end up with is this chaotic formation of salt and dirt.
This is where the salt's evaporated quicker and at an angle, and it's pushed up, and it's made this terrible looking golf course. Will you take my picture? Over here they have a sign, and they left the club there if you want to have a few swings, and I noticed that it's a Bruce Devlin, who was my hero growing up in Australia. Great man. My first thought is, I need to fire the greenkeeper. You know this is a golf course here, right? Do they have any golf courses like this where you're from? Me neither. Whew. Can't do anything with this.
Located on the east side of the valley is a stunning, undulating landscape unlike any other.
This is called Artist Drive. They named it Artist Drive because the mountains here look like an artist's palette.
Artist Drive is about an 8-mile sinuous road that goes through a myriad of different landscapes.
Now that's called the artist's palette. That was volcanic action millions of years ago, and all those minerals bonded, and it's created a natural artist palette.
It has a lot of sedimentary rocks, some volcanic ash, and in the artist palette, as we call it, there are numerous colors made up of different minerals found within the rock.
As the Elkpedition rolls on, in typical Elk style, he rechristens the most spectacular viewpoint in the park.
Zabriskie Point, the Manly Beacon, the Golden Valley.
Zabriskie Point is what we call our Badlands, and it does look like the South Dakota Badlands in that it's made up of a lot of sedimentary rocks. And these rocks have been eroded away at different levels and different rates, so it shows a lot of different kinds of formations.
All these shadows and all these deposits of different minerals that have gotten together create all this wonderful contrast of colors. And as it erodes from the rain or whatever, it lets off its beauty with different mineral colors, and that's what we're seeing there, aren't we? Isn't that what we're seeing? Park ranger lady told me that. On this side of the road, had this huge expanse of these beautiful golden, hills, and they were all creased in. It looked like a giant stomach. So I called it the golden intestine. Hey, that's the golden intestine right there. Really? Oh, that's awesome. So I renamed something while I was here as well.